the program has been nothing short of fantastic. Um, Exposing our kids, first of all, to art, and the method of teaching that our teachers use is fantastic. It's not only art; it integrates everything you can possibly think of. And one of the great aspects that we've seen as an outgrowth of the art is our writing has just kind of grown in leaps and bounds with the children who've had this program because they make the kids think. They analyze and they teach the kids how to think for themselves and to ask themselves questions about the pieces of art. It's wonderful. It's a fun experience to go in there and watch our teachers work with them and for the kids to, first of all, create and to analyze.
You really like this art program? Tell me why.
You get to make art every time you go there, and then it helps us on our drawing and stuff.
You get to express your feelings on your drawings, and instead of just writing about it, you can draw about it.
I would say it's very great for us to experience ourselves, and we can show our teachers what we do, we can show our parents and our friends what we do in art class.
My favorite thing about coming to art class is that if I make a mistake, I'll look back and laugh at it because it still will be good, and it's like I won't feel sad about my mistake.
Some of the concepts that they managed to talk about and discuss in the actual art program, we discuss in the classroom. I'm teaching math. Symmetry is one of those concepts that we discuss. So we discuss symmetry and work it out in the classroom. We go through it, introduce it, and present it to the students. But this particular year, we were actually able to have them introduced to it in the art classroom, dealing with symmetry and the importance of symmetry when they're looking at different pieces of work from different artists, and just to have that connection. And there was a really, really, really good focus and connection, I think, between those two concepts: symmetry in the math classroom and symmetry in the art classroom. So it was really beneficial. I think that overall exposure from the art program comes into play. And when the exposure comes in, they're able to connect and relate the two, and I think it really works in their benefit. And our benefit too as the teachers. I think when they're talking about it in the classroom, it's real, but it's not as tangible as it is as when they go to the museum and they actually get to become a part of all of these pieces that they've seen and all of these different concepts and these different things that they've talked about in the classroom.
I love being able to come to art class because we get to make things, create things, paint things, draw things, color things, and we get to have fun and
I did art in kindergarten, and I want to do. I really did art in third grade as well.
Are you an artist?